in order to get to our Star Trek destiny, where we have communicators that, according to the technical manual, you don't even have to tap. People just tap it out of habit to talk to the computer. We have to go through this rough patch. We have to go through this weird fucking Google Glass fucking Bluetooth headset.
Wait, are you saying I'm going to get a holodeck out of this?
Eventually, right?
How do you monetize the holodeck? Can you
play
DLC?
You have to pay for the Sherlock Holmes thing.
Do you own it though?
No.
What if I can't connect to the internet while I'm on the Deep Star Voyage?
Do you have the Moriarty DLC?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to connect every 24 hours to get back?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it starts off.
You need to get by a planet.
You have your core London play set, and then you can decide, if you want to buy the Moriarty, you want to get Jack the Ripper.
But then who owns
expansions.
that? Does Data own that? Or is
The holodeck owns that.
The Holodeck Corporation.
So do you have to log in?
That's the beautiful thing about our Star Trek-like future is that no one owns anything.
So communism
will eventually...
Yeah, that's the thing.
on.
That's the thing about
Hold
the
on.
utopian vision of
I'm throwing
future
a flag on the play here
in Star Trek.
on the answer being communism.
Come on, comrade. We'll all just work because we want to.
What about all those?
We won't end up becoming all horrible abusers of fake future heroin. OxyContin.
What about all the Earl Grey farmers out there? You gonna put them all out of a job?
Yeah.
But you
what's
don't
happening
need
in
jobs.
Detroit right now.
But you don't need jobs anymore.
The robots will come
in the future.
The jobs will be people that need to know how to fix the robots, but then eventually there will be robots that fix the robots. When we saw the Microsoft Command Center, where E works, and this is where they keep the live servers up, and they have all kinds of graphs, and it looks like fucking NASA. It was cool to see it. They talk about how their clusters and hard drives and all this other stuff works. Like right now, as they're ramping up for the launch of the Xbox One, what they say they're doing is building systems that can heal themselves. So if a machine is having trouble, it reboots. If it reboots and fails, maybe it'll try it a couple more times. But then after that, it'll be like, all right, we need to actually just reformat this entire thing
is in their
and
cloud.
do a fresh install.
This
is
their thing
part of the
called?
stuff that's
Aurora
running
or
Xbox Live. I don't know.
Azure.
I don't know that this is part of that or not.
But it's like server racks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's server racks that'll know to take themselves out of the loop.
Yeah, they have that now.
Try to fix themselves and put themselves back in. Yeah, they have some of that stuff now. And then at some point, if it fails so badly, they need to call someone at this colo center and go, you need to walk to this hard drive. Like we see it from here.
Yeah.
You need to walk to this hard drive, pull it out, put it in the backup hard drive, and then hit the button.
And
the guy goes, okay.
Eliminate yourself.
Yeah, and then, yes, you never saw this. Yeah.
Put
yourself out of the loop and heal yourself.
Jump into the goo of fire.
Yeah. So, yeah, at some point, robots take all the jobs, and...
Then what's currency?
Credits, man.
How do you get credits?
I don't know. You don't.
Why do you have
You only need credits when you're dealing with the Ferengi and other races that are not hooked up in the Federation.
There's no money in the Star Trek future.
Yeah. Why are you on a starship?
Because you
to
want
better
to know
yourself.
Stuff.
So why are you in the engineering department?
Because you're into that. You're good at math.
Because you're all working for the common good.
You want to make the starship go.
There are who's cleaning the toilets on the starship?
Robots.
You don't need. Nobody has to. It just gets taken care of.
What if you don't want to work?
Space heroin.
So there are a lot of legitimate criticisms of the Star Trek utopian future. I feel like it largely ignores kind of the ugly side of human nature.
Yeah.
But I feel like the part of it that is believable is based on their elimination of the scarcity of resources.
So they have free energy, let's say.
So that's the thing. Limitless energy.
I read a thing on the internet that says the cold fusion is real.
Sweet.
So limitless.
Like hunger is a thing of the past.
Sickness a thing of the past.
Disease has been eliminated.
How about space? You can't get rid of space.
There is no more.
I guess you can live on all those planets.
There is no more. The part of it that I found believable is that there is no more struggle to meet your basic human needs and survive. Every individual is cared for at a basic level.
Well, what if I want more than you?
And what I mean, so that's where it starts getting into.
What if I want a bigger starship?
So
I want more Earl Grey.
What does Vinny need with a starship?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to know what you're
just as long as it's better than yours.
I don't know. I don't want to know what you're going to do with that starship.
Yeah, I mean, human nature will blow up the whole thing. Like that's why we will all be extinct, and there will be no more used games or new games.
That's where this is going.
That's where this eventually goes.
This is the tipping
eventually,
point.
Humanity will destroy itself. I am completely confident in that.
So that's the other part of it is that they survived a global nuclear war.
And they came
out the other side, and then on the other side of that, they met aliens. So
and then
they nearly destroyed themselves, and then unified as a species once they realized there were other intelligent species.
So in the Star Trek universe, there are no poor.
Right.
Not on Earth.
At least not on Earth.
Yeah.
Not in like the civilized
Federation. It's
society.
a lifestyle. You still have cold pressed latinum for a reason.
What if I want to live on Earth?
I mean, there are like colony planets where you totally see some like horrible,
No, I want to live on Earth, but I don't live there right now.
I think you're good.
Can I just go there?
I think you're good.
Can I just go there and get a big house?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how that stuff is.
What do I have to pay? How
So
do I fabricate money?
They never get into that. That's the
Yeah.
thing. They kind of conveniently avoid answering a lot of the more difficult questions.
Everybody
about,
can't live on
about
Earth.
how this stuff works.
Well, you have to kill somebody and take their.
No,
If you're a shape-shifting alien, you need to kill someone, assume their identity.
So are there laws against fabricating people?
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, fabricating people,
Like
Clones.
Yeah, like make
Like
Earl.
using
Like make
transporter
Earl Grey.
patterns
Oh,
to
I guess
just
so,
generate
yeah.
people.
I don't know about laws, but I guess so. Yeah, they don't do it.
They don't,
Except when the transporter malfunctions.
Except
And
in
then they
that
do it.
one episode.
and they make a person.
Yeah. Whoops.
We won't get into it.
So is there no crime either?
That's where it starts getting a little bit hard to swallow.
There's no organized crime ring of like fabricating people and then dead bodies and faking your death and insurance claims?
I mean, they're
You're wanting
think
to
you
dive
start-
into a level of Star Trek that I don't think.
Well, then you start raising
the answers
You start
to.
raising questions of psychology. Nature versus nurture.
No, I'm just using all
Is
of
it
this to
possible
figure out
to-
how the pre or the use games is going to be.
Is it possible to societally condition out aberrant behaviors like criminal tendencies and stuff like that, or are some people just born that way? And that's not a question anybody here is equipped to answer.
Nor anyone that's writing Star Trek fan fiction that would attempt to answer those
Are
questions.
people pirating holodeck programs in the Star Trek universe?
You don't have to, because you can just tell the computer what you want; it'll just make it for you.
Oh man,
the computers are that good. You don't have to go buy
didn't-
Gears
They
of
put all
War.
the game developers out
Yeah.
of business
Exactly.
because
They'll
you
all be
are the
done
game
too.
developer.
Yeah.
Didn't Quark have a hot holodeck? Now, he has had a holodeck that he was he was peddling specifically for prurient.
Didn't Barkley have weird, creepy sex hologram programs?
No, it was Geordi. Actually, it was Wesley Crusher and Geordi that got into a shouting match, and then Crusher's all, at least I don't have to go to the holodeck for my women.
whoa,
Yeah.
nice burn.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I think Quark was basically running like a hollow brothel.
Yeah.
That stuff will all exist. I have an Oculus Rift. We're practically there.